Welcome back, Rich Minds. It's your boy Reno coming back to you with another video. And today's topic is gonna be 5 reasons you're smarter than most people. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for the chosen ones in the back. Listen, y'all, this video is gonna be based upon all the reasons of why you are smarter than most people. All right? Now let me say this, y'all. It's some people who just tried you like you was crazy. All right? It's somebody who's thinking that you stupid. Yes, sir. And there's some people who think that you the fool when in actuality it's them. Yes, sir. Somebody drop in the comments and say you the fool. Oh yeah, y'all, another classic video. Make sure you drop in the comments and say you the fool, okay? And so with that being said, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get into this video, but y'all already know how we do. Y'all make sure y'all leave a thumbs up on this video as well as subscribe to the channel, all right? And once again, y'all, drop in the comments and let them know you the fool. Now, the first reason you're gonna be smarter than a lot of people is gonna be this, y'all. You have common sense, all right? Let me say it one more time, louder for the people in the back. All right? You got common sense. Now I know what you're thinking. Well, Reno, common sense ain't nothing special. Common sense ain't nothing great or amazing. No, I got news for you. Common sense ain't so common. All right? Everybody don't have common sense. Now understand what it means to have common sense, right? See, common sense is the ability, y'all, to have the understanding to move a certain way, right? You don't need no scientific project. You don't need no mathematical problem. You don't need no books to tell you to get out the way, right? You don't need that, y'all. Common sense is the ability to make practical decisions and informed judgments based on facts presented in reality, all right? Listen to what that means, y'all. Listen, it's the ability to make practical decisions and informed judgments based on the facts presented in reality. What does that mean, Reno? If a building is burning down, all right, that means get out the building, okay? If you are in the water and you know you can't swim, that means wear a life jacket, all right? What are you saying right now, Reno? The reason why you are smarter than most people is because they lack common sense. How many people on your job, they just a straight up airhead, a blondie, okay? And I ain't got no disrespect or no animosity to the blondies, but y'all know how they portrayed in the movies. Y'all know how they be portrayed, okay? The person inside the scary movies, they always falling, right? They lack common sense. Just get up and go. All right? Listen to what I'm saying, y'all. Whether it's in a scary movie, whether it's in real life, on your job, whatever the case is, they lack common sense. And that's something that you have. All right? You understand how to maneuver throughout life. Once again, y'all, you know how to make these practical decisions. All right? If you feel bad, go to the doctor. Or if you know that you need to get some medicine, go ahead and take it. Some people got all the sense in the world, right? All the sense in the world. I'm talking about they can solve 2 + 2 - 1 times square root, all that, all right? Times to the 5th power. They can solve all that. But they can't simply tell what's wrong with themselves. They can't simply be able to observe. They don't know how to complete the simple task in life. And that's where you go in. Yes, sir. That's where they can't beat you. Somebody drop in the comments and say, you can't beat me. All right? Listen, that's where they can't beat you at, y'all. You have common sense. But understand this. I'm not saying that, oh, man, this is just something that everybody don't have. Listen, this is something that everybody should have. And they don't have it, all right? And so I actually have a scripture, y'all, on common sense. And it speaks about this promptly in the Bible. It says right here, y'all, in Proverbs chapter 16, verse 22, understanding is like a fountain which gives life to those who use it, but foolishness brings punishment to fools. Okay, let me say that one more time, y'all. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 22 says, understanding is like a fountain which gives life to those who use it, but foolishness brings punishments to fools. All right, now what does that mean? Those who are not utilizing their common sense gonna find themselves in a world of trouble. All right, those who are not using their common sense gonna find themselves in a world of pain. All right, and so you are the complete opposite. You understand how how to use your common sense. And sometimes it's natural too. All right? Sometimes it's just natural, y'all. And let me say this. I'm not saying that they are a bad person, or if this is you watching the video, I'm not saying that you are a bad person. But what I am saying is those who lack common sense, they're not going to get as far as the person who have common sense. All right? Once again, y'all, I went and got my bachelor's degree in audio production. I am an educated black man. All right? Need I say that? But understand this, y'all. I've gotten far as I have because of my common sense and the things that I've learned outside of college. All right? I ain't tooting my horn. I'm just letting you know how it is. And so if you have common sense, drop in the comments and say that's me, y'all. That's how you know you are smarter than most people, okay? Now, the second reason you're going to be smarter than most people is going to be this, y'all. You understand the art of budgeting. You understand the art of budgeting, all right? Now, Reno, why is that so important? Listen, you understand how to budget your time. You understand how to budget your money. You understand how to budget yourself. Management is key. Somebody drop in the comments and say, management is key. Oh yeah, y'all make sure y'all drop in the comments and say management is key. I told y'all, this is about to be a classic video. Listen to what I'm saying and internalize it, all right? See, how many of y'all have friends who don't know how to budget? They can't budget their money. They can't budget their life. Don't even know how to budget their time, okay? One thing I did learn in school, y'all, was how to budget. The power of budgeting, all right? Management, managing your time, managing your money. Because if you don't manage anything, you won't be able to sustain anything. Oh yeah, see, it's not about what you get, it's about what you keep. It's not about what you get, it's about what you keep. And see, you're going to be smarter than most people. You're going to move smarter than most people. And people are going to know that you're smarter than them because of your actions. All right? Understand this, y'all. It says right here in Luke chapter 14, verse 28, that suppose one of you wants to build a tower, right? Won't you first sit down and estimate the cost to see if you have enough money to complete it? Let me say it one more time, y'all. Luke chapter 14, verse 28 says, suppose one of you wants to build a tower. Won't you first sit down and estimate the cost to see if you have enough money to complete it? What are you saying right now, Reno? Well, what this scripture is saying in Luke chapter 14, verse 28 is if you want to invest in something, if you want to build something, if you want to do something, if you want to accomplish something, okay, understand and estimate the cost of what it takes for you to do it. Understand the cost of what it takes for you to spend time over here with this person or spend time on this career or this business. Understand the estimate of what it's going to take if you want to build up a business. Understand the estimate of what it's going to take, whatever you want to do in life. All right? So management is going to be key, y'all. Matter of fact, drop that in the comments once again, y'all. Management is key. And a lot of people don't understand that concept, all right? And so with that being said, y'all, we're going to go ahead and move on to the third reason of why you're smarter than most people. It's going to be this, y'all. You run with the wise. Yes, sir. Let me say it one more time, y'all. You run with the wise. Now, Reno, what does that mean? See, I'm going to go ahead and get directly into this scripture, y'all, which is going to be Proverbs chapter 13, verse 20. And y'all going to be able to understand exactly what I mean, okay? So right here, y'all, Proverbs chapter 13, verse 20, it says, walk with the wise and become wise, for a companion of fools suffers harm. Let me say it one more time, y'all. Walk with the wise and become wise, for a companion of fools suffers from harm. So, Reno, what does that mean? Whenever you are walking with people who are wealthy, guess what happens? You become wealthy. Whenever you walk with people who become wise, guess what happens? You become wise. Whenever you walk with people who are knowledgeable, guess what happens? You become knowledgeable, all right? And so all I'm simply saying is, y'all, you understand how to choose your company. Do you understand that bad associations spoil useful habits? All right. The fact that you understand how to choose your company, the fact that you understand how to choose a job, the fact that you understand how to choose a business, the fact that you understand how to choose simple decisions in life is going to take you much further than those who you stand beside. from those who you stand beside. So understand what I'm saying, y'all. You are much smarter than the average person, all right? Don't take these as, man, anybody can do this. Anybody got it. Listen, y'all. If it was that easy, anybody and everybody would be doing it. If it was that easy, y'all, anybody and everybody would be doing it. And so, Reno, what are you saying right now? All I'm saying is, y'all, you're going to be way smarter than those who are not doing this, because you're going to become wise. And guess what? Whenever you have a wise judgment, that means you make wise decisions. You have a wise vision. But those who have an unwise judgment is going to have an unwise vision, which means they're going to make unwise decisions. The things that they see out their eyes are going to be false. The things they see out their eyes are going to be false, y'all. So understand that. That's going to be very imperative throughout your journey and your life walk, all right? So understand that, y'all. You got to finish this race with making yourself wise and wiser than all the others, y'all. That's how you're going to get way further than everybody else. And if you got this, then clearly this is you. Then you're going to automatically be exalted throughout life, okay? So I need you to understand that, y'all. You're going to be smarter than most people, all right? Somebody drop in the comments and say I'm smart. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments and say I'm smart. And so this is a real life true story, y'all. Understand that, all right? Now, the next thing, y'all, we're going to speak about is number 4. It's going to be the gift of imagination, all right? Let me say it one more time, y'all. The gift of imagination. Now, Reno, why is imagination so important? Why is imagination so important? I'm going to tell y'all this, right? See, those who have an imagination, those who use their mind, those who think for themselves are going to be the same people who are building multi-million-dollar business. The same people who are doing things, doing many things, big things, traveling the world, traveling different cities. Why? Because they have an imagination. Those are our inventors. Those are our business owners. Those are our cultivators. Now, what are you saying right now, Reno? If you have the gift of imagination, that same thing that you had as a kid, that same thing you had as a kid, if you have that gift, if you understand how to utilize that, and if you're using that currently right now, you're smarter than the average person. Why? Because the average person is thinking about how the next person can pay their bills. The average person is thinking about how they can get ahead. That's what they're thinking about. If you're using your imagination, you're thinking about how you can get out your situation. You're thinking about what you need to do to get yourself not only ahead, but put yourself in position to never get behind. See, that's a whole nother level of thinking, y'all. And if you have that, which is the gift of imagination, that means that you're automatically smarter than the average person. You're not regular. Somebody drop in the comments and say, I'm not regular. Make sure you drop in the comments and say, I'm not regular. And so all I'm simply saying is, y'all, they don't have the imagination like you. They don't think like you. They don't move like you, okay? Your mind is so much on a higher level. You're on another level, okay? You are on another level. Make sure you drop that in the comments as well. You are on another level, especially when you're talking about mentally, y'all. When you're talking about mentally, once again, to become successful, to do anything in life, to become something big in life, you do not have to be the smartest person in the room, okay? You do not. All you have to do is outwork everybody else. And guess what? People are going to see you as a genius. Okay, that's what people don't realize, y'all. All you have to do is a little bit more than everybody else, and you're going to be noticed as a genius in the world. Why? Because everybody that's living in the world, they're not doing a little bit more. They're doing a little bit less. They're doing just enough, and that's why they're struggling to live bare minimum. But once again, y'all, you are living, okay, within imagination. You still use your mind. The person who built up McDonald's, imagination, Sam Walton, okay, he's passed away now. By the way, the late, great Sam Walton, the one who discovered Walmart, right? He started that from imagination. The cell phone, iPhone, came from an imagination, okay? And the reason why I say these are smart people, not because they know how to do calculus problems and do algebra. No, not because of that. They don't know all the definitions. They had an imagination. And see, that's what you have. And that's why you are smarter than most people. Somebody drop in the comments and say the gift of imagination. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments and say the gift of imagination. I told y'all this gonna be a classic video. All right, now y'all tune in for the last one, y'all. The fifth reason of why you're smarter than most people is gonna be this, y'all. You have abnormal awareness. All right, let me say it one more time, y'all. You have abnormal awareness. Now, Reno, what does that mean? To have abnormal awareness. Abnormal awareness simply means that you pay attention to your surroundings. You pay attention to everybody around you. You pay attention to everything that's going on around you. You ever seen that person, y'all, who just walk around and they just la 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 la. They just, and anybody can come around and hit them in a brick in the back of the head. Anybody. You got that friend or you got that coworker or that person who you go to school with. They just so naive. Just naive. I mean, they just be walking up the street and can get bust upside their head with a brick. Why? Because they're not paying attention to their surroundings. They're not paying attention to what's going on. They're not. But see, with you have abnormal awareness, okay? Your third eye is open. You always looking, okay? You always paying attention. You ain't just sitting back just waiting for it to come to you. Won't nobody catch you on the lottie-dottie. They won't. If anything, you will catch them. Like, when you are a person who has this feature, you are the type of person who scan the whole room. All right? If this is you, drop in the comments and say, this me. You are the type of person who scan the whole room, okay? Whether you at your job, your school, wherever you are in life, you scan the whole room, okay? You can tell, I probably can't trust her. Oh yeah, he be lying, right? I can't trust her neither. Or this person right here be doing that. Like, you automatically scanning the whole room, okay? I'm not saying you judging a book by its cover, but what you're already doing is you putting yourself on the defense. Like, okay, maybe I need to watch out for this. There's nothing wrong with there's nothing wrong with that, y'all, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you have to protect yourself, okay? Sometimes you have to protect yourself, meaning like, don't allow certain people to come in if you already know what it is. Don't allow certain people to come in if you already know what it is. Like, understand this, y'all. If you invite a thief over to your house, okay, and you get mad when they start stealing from you, you the fool, not them. You knew there was a thief before they came in your house. You already knew, okay? If you know this woman, all right, be cheating on her own husband, okay, and she be running around on him, and you decide to bring her to your house. Come on, huh? What you think gonna happen? It's not rocket science, all right? And so what I'm saying is, those who understand the difference, those who place themselves on the defense, those who defend themselves and protect themselves are gonna be those who are most smarter. I'm not saying they better than anybody. I'm not saying, oh man, these are the golden ones and can't nobody do it. I'm not saying that. But those who do a little bit more will always be notified as a genius. That's just how this lifestyle go, y'all. I didn't make the rules. That's just how it is, y'all. So understand that, okay? Listen, you're going to be smarter than most people by nature. If you have at least one of these, okay? Even better if you have all of them. Okay, but understand this, y'all. If any one of these resonate with you, guess what? You're naturally smarter than most people, all right? I need you to internalize that. Drop that in the comments as well, y'all, to affirm that message as well, okay? Drop in the comments and say I'm smart, all right? Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments and say I'm smart, okay? And so with that being said, y'all, we're going to go ahead and conclude this video, but I want y'all to understand, you're not regular, all right? You're not like most people, okay? You have a higher IQ naturally. A lot of this stuff is natural for you, okay? So understand that, all right? And so with that being said, y'all already know how we do. Y'all make sure y'all check the link in my description, okay? Check out any one of my books. That's 8 Steps to Self-Publishing, a Successful Book, Rich Mentality, Traumatized by Love, as well as Fairly Unequal. Also, be sure to check out any one of my memberships. That's my YouTube membership as well as Patreon. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Keep a rich mentality. Peace.